Do you need a safe space that is candid, original, and authentic, like the queen you are? Then this is the program for you. Tune in to Real Women Real Talk with Kiki Okewale on Women Radio 91.7 FM every Friday by 5 p.m. As Kiki Okewale brings on different leading women who will give you a bite into their growth journey and how they beat all odds to become who they are today. Real Women Real Talk.
Good evening, my lovelies. How are you doing today? My voice is a little bit tired. It's been a long week, but it's not about me today. How are you doing? How was your week? How's your week been? I hope you found a little joy somewhere, even if it was just in your own quiet moment. I hope during the week you found time for you to be happy. My week has been emotional, a little bit interesting, a mix of calm and chaos. And hey, that's just life, right? We keep showing up regardless of how we feel. Because I remember one of my guests here one time said, "Now, who give up, mess up." So we refuse to give up. We consistently show up, whether we feel like it or not. We show up because you just never know the day. That will be the day. So I hope your week has been going great. This evening, we're stepping into a conversation that sits heavy on my chest. Yeah, it sits very heavy. And maybe your chest as well. Maybe it's heavy on your chest too. And this topic is about visibility. It's about visibility. But not just the spotlight kind of visibility, not just the brand deals or the likes or the comments or the pretty filters. Mm-mm. I'm talking about the raw, the real, the terrifying kind. The kind of visibility that comes with simply being yourself in public. The kind of exposure, the good, the bad, and the ugly that can actually come your way just because you're visible on social media. So you see, we come here all the time, and I know I come here and I tell you, you've got to be visible. You've got to put your business out there. You've got to put your brand out there. You've got to do this and you have to do that. But yeah, it comes with a price sometimes. And so, as we talk about all these things, it's very, very important that we also come here to talk about, the downside or how sometimes it can be really hard, very difficult. You see, the moment you dare to show up in your truth, whether it's through your work, whether it's through your voice, whether it's through your style, whether it's through your story, someone somewhere starts to feel entitled to control the narrative. Someone somewhere wants to be in control of that narrative. They put a badge on themselves, sometimes nameless, sometimes faceless, hidden behind keyboards and being anonymous. And people say, "Oh, so that if you don't have a thick skin, if you don't have a thick skin on the street of ground, ah, when some people write some comment, you will want to cry. Like, how can another human being just say something so mean, something so wicked? How can you just sit behind your phone or your computer and just type all kind of terrible, terrible things?" They become the social media police, not protecting, not policing your tone, your body, your caption, your joy, your pain, your growth. They've got something to say about it. They always have something. "Oh, you're too big. Oh, you're too slim. Oh, why is your neck like this? Why is your body proportioned like that? Why do you speak like this?" What people do all kind of things, and people say all kind of things just to make you feel less of yourself. Sometimes even to gain followers, but you lose your privacy. They don't even vet stories before they put it out there. And this has really affected people's lives, people's businesses. And it's very important that if you're putting yourself out there, you actually understand it. So you don't feel like, oh, it's just good. It's always just interesting. And one day you post something and somebody is saying, why do you look like this? And you start crying and you start feeling, oh, why do they have to say that? You need to understand the social media has its good, its bad, and the ugly part of it. So you inspire others, but you get judged on how you carry your weight. I don't know how you've been judged in the past or even now presently. And I know that I've spoken to a lot of my students or my mentees, and they'll say, Coach, we don't want to put this. Oh, I'm afraid to post. I don't want to be insulted. I don't want to be abused. I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that. And because of that, people tend to dim their own light. Because faceless people will come out and insult you. They have no idea what you're going through, but they will talk to you like they were the ones that created you. And so because of this, a lot of people have stopped themselves from putting themselves out there. Because, I mean, if you're absolutely sure no one is going to abuse you, no one is going to say something bad about what you're doing, aren't you going to put yourself out there? You're definitely going to put yourself out there because you're sure that no one is going to embarrass you or do anything like that. So sometimes, a lot of us are just so scared, and I understand. You don't judge people on your page. You don't use your page to insult people or drop comments that are derogatory, but you see people dropping these comments, and you feel like, what's going on here? Why? Why do I have to, receive this kind of thing? Sometimes you're told to speak up, but not too loud. Sometimes you're told, be authentic, but not like that. People judging you, people telling you how to speak, how to dress, how to react. What gives people the audacity to tell you what to do and how to do it, how to show up, how to dress up? And I remember clearly, there was one time, it wasn't even one time, it was years, I struggled with acne on my face. I'd never really had acne, and during the pandemic, it just happened. I couldn't even explain it. My face, it looked like it looks like a farm on my face everywhere. And people will see me and say, even on social media, what's wrong with your face? Why is your face like I don't have a mirror? Like I'm not already depressed enough, waking up every day and seeing my face like they're doing meeting on my face. But people will still say all kind of things, being social media for this, and it really hurts. And God forbid you're a woman who's confident or vulnerable or doing well. Oh, the rules suddenly multiply. You're either doing too much or not enough. I posted a video one time recently, and I said, somebody said to me, oh, look at me. And I said, Kiki, what exactly do you do? Because you do too much. You do too many things. I can't even pinpoint what you do. And for 1 minute, I was sad. Like I was going to shrink. I was going to dim my light. But even if you don't understand all the things I do, it doesn't change the fact that I do the things that I do. And the people that are supposed to be blessed by the various things that I do are being blessed. You don't need to understand my journey because we're not on the same journey. You don't need to understand my purpose. That is unique to me. Who are you to tell me who to be? You didn't make me, you didn't create me. And if God has given me all kind of gifts, all kind of talent, all kind of capacity and capabilities, who am I to stop myself? Who am I to do my life? Who am I to say that I don't want to be all of these, because other people are going to be threatened by who I am and what I stand for and what I represent? Mm-mm. I had to remind myself, Kiki, I am here on a mission and I have a purpose. If God has given me all of these things, it's because He knows that I have the capacity. And no, I'm on a mission to die empty. I'm not going back to my Creator with all the things that He has deposited in me and saying, Father, I couldn't do this because what would Lagbaja say and what would Tamedu do? Who is Lagbaja and who is Tamedu? What gives you the audacity, the effrontery to tell other people how to live their life? What? Who? Who appointed you as whoever you think you are? Because that's not who you are. You're supposed to be living your best life. You're supposed to be doing the things you were created and meant to do, but you're busy chasing other people and stopping them from living their best life because you feel that you have the computer or you have a phone and you can just insult and just type all kind of things from your face. You're faceless, and you're doing, and you want to make people feel less of themselves. And now the painful thing is people already feel less of themselves. People are already dealing with all kind of things. And you don't know what can actually trigger someone. I remember clearly one time, long time ago, this was, where I posted something. I can't even remember what it is that I posted. It wasn't a big deal. I was just, I like to encourage a lot of people on my page. I post, I do videos, I do all kind of things. And I remember this lady reaching out to me, crying and saying, your post stopped me from committing suicide. I'm like, what did I say? Like, I mean, sometimes I say some things like, to me, it's just me talking and encouraging or advising or inspiring someone. But I don't know what land, what kind of soil that conversation or that video is falling on. And this lady said she had already bought everything she was going to use to commit suicide. But that message of hope stopped her and reminded her that it's never too late. If you have to be a social media police, if you have to put a comment on people's posts on social media, please be kind. Please be kind. Because you never know the battles people are facing. Don't be deceived by the makeup that I have on. Don't be deceived by the clothing, by people coming out and looking all prim and proper, looking all picture perfect. People are dealing with real life issues. People are dealing with real life issues. And if you cannot be kind, then please keep quiet. If being kind is too much of a job for you, if you cannot look at someone and smile, don't say hurtful things. Don't say mean things. Don't remind them of their shortcomings. Don't remind them of their flaws. Be the reason why one person, 2, 3, or 5 didn't give up. Don't be the reason why they say, you know what, I am totally done. Don't be the reason. And it's so painful when I read some comments, and I even see people with business pages, like I cannot comprehend. You have a business. You use your business page to troll people. You use your business page to write all kind of insulting, derogatory messages on people's posts. And you expect people to come and patronize you. And then you see some people saying, oh, market is dull, I'm not selling. Because people are seeing all the things that you're doing with your page. They see you as a mean person. They don't see you as a nice person. They don't want to associate with you. They don't want to do business with you. They don't want to give you their money. They don't want to encourage your wickedness. And I know this is not the topic we want to hear today. As a matter of fact, that's not what I was really going to talk about. But it just really hurts. It just really hurts when, I've seen people who cry because of comments on social media. Like, cry. Honestly, and it's just so really difficult. But then, it is what it is. There are always going to be good people. There are always going to be not so good people. There are always going to be people who would lift you up, inspire you, let you know that, you don't have to give up, you don't have to throw in the towel. And there are people who want to trigger you. They just want to trigger you to say, you know what, we need more space on earth. Don't be that person. Don't be that person, because guess what? We're all going back one day and we're going to give accounts of what we did here on earth. And you might not even know that you've destroyed someone's life, someone's marriage, someone's relationship, someone's mental state, someone's mental health. You might never know, because you're just like, oh, I'm just doing my own. I'm just trying to be a police that is, oh, you're doing this without even vetting or confirming things. You just put things out there. Don't be that person. Anyways, this is a good place to tell you that there is no one quite like you, and you're here on a purpose. You're here for a vision. You're here to make this life a better place. And on that note, I'd like you to listen to one of my favorite songs, Like You by Tatiana Manois. And please pick the words. Don't just listen, pick the words and understand how important your role on earth is. Because trust me, your role is important. You're not just, you're not a waka pass. You know when you watch movie and you just see waka pass people. You are not a waka pass. You have a role here on earth. And if you don't fulfill that role, you're not living in your purpose and your truth. You need to be living in your purpose and your truth and live in that role, that capacity that God has given you. So don't go nowhere. Let's enjoy this. I will be right here singing it along with you. Till you do. Know that I don't really care what you're going through. So you gotta show 'em, baby. You gotta show the real you. You gotta give them what you got. No, don't let them say what you know, 'cause you are strong. You are wise. You are what's beyond a thousand reasons why. And you can be perfect, baby. There's no one is perfect, darling. No, 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 there's nobody in the world like you. Dun, 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 dun. What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel? And you know nobody knows how you feel. Cause everybody got their own damn problems. So everybody's trying to find their way. And day by day is the struggle. You know you gotta hustle. Just know that you're not alone. You don't always have to be strong all by yourself. Okay, so just pardon that voice. When they were sharing voice, I wonder where I was really. Because I do love to sing, but this voice, it sounds really nice in the bathroom. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels. Oh, if God had given me that voice, child, if He had just given me that voice. But I'm grateful for the one that He gave me. Let me use it. At least you can hear how my voice is very. You can hear me from a miles away, 10 miles away. You can hear me. My voice is loud. My voice is. So it's okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm not complaining at all. And I've seen people who told me my voice is really nice. What do you think? Do you think my voice is nice? I think my voice is nice. I don't care about what you think. Let's just manage the voice. Anyways, that song is one of my favorite. And that was Tatiana Manois. And the title is Like You. And the reason why I really love that song is it says that, you don't have to be strong all by yourself. It's okay to ask for help. That's what it also said, that you are wise, you're strong. Don't let people's limitations stop you. He says you have to get up, show up, let the world know what you can do and what you carry. So regardless of how people try to stop you, how people try to limit you, don't let them. You've got the power. Don't let them. All right. You're still listening to Real Women, Real Talk on Women Radio 91.7. And I'm so glad that you're here today. I'm so glad because today is not about you. Now, for the quote of the day, I would not have we're not bowing down to other people's ignorance. And that's from Bell Hooks. And this one is from Lao. It says, care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. God didn't create you for you to be anyone's prisoner. So, no, we will not be anyone's prisoner. We would not be anyone's prisoner. So, if you're just tuning in, welcome again to Real Women, Real Talk. If you're just tuning in, I am excited to have you here on Women Radio 91.7. I'm here every Friday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., bringing you different women, different people, different topics, to inspire, motivate, and just let us be better versions of ourselves. Today's topic is one that every woman who's ever dared to show up, to speak up, or to stand out needs to hear. And it is the social media police and the price of visibility. Just in case you're just joining, the phone lines are open. The number to call is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. I want you to phone in. Have you ever posted something on social media? Has anyone ever, typed something that really made you feel bad, really feel sad? Or what's your opinion about social media police that feel like they know you better than yourself? Sometimes you're reading something and you're like, when did this happen to me that I had no idea? Like they act like they know you better than you know yourself. And it ought. So I really want you to call me. I want you to phone in. If you're watching me on social media, I want you to drop me a comment. Tell me, have you experienced this before? Did it hurt? How did you overcome it? How did you ignore or deal with it? I really, 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 really want to know. I really, really want to know. I really, really want to know what you do. So please do try to call me. Okay. 1 second. I'm trying to log back in. The network has been really something. So I have 3 network standby. If one throws me out, I have to run back in. So just bear with me and hopefully this will be okay. And that's the one I'm using. Network. Better now, I'm trying to go back in. But that's what I'm using. Oh, my social media people. No vex. So. Meanwhile, you feeling my look? This one. Yeah, but it's not. This one. The network is doing its numbers. I'm off on radio. They're panicking. What's going on? It's Nigeria. Okay, all right. So I was just saying that if you'd like to phone in to share your experience on social media policing, how maybe you've received a comment before that you really didn't like, or you've seen how people have been affected by social media, please do call in. The number to call is 07000 917 917. I'll take that again. 07000 917 917. If you're joining on social media, please do drop a comment and I would definitely read your comments. We also have a toll-free line for my ladies. The number is 0800 1235 917. I'll take that again. 0800 1235 917. Or you can send a text or WhatsApp message on 070 3175 6537 to be a part of this conversation. Yes, I want to hear from you. How have you handled such things? Have you experienced it before? I really, really, really want to know because I have experienced it before. And I can tell you for a fact that I shut down my social media page for 5 days. 5 days. I didn't go on social media. I logged out. I'm like, no, this is too much for me. I don't have such a thick skin. And then I gathered strength, energy, and said, you know what? You cannot chase me out of this place that I'm making money. It is fire for fire. And then I went back there and you know what? What they always say is true. Social media always forget. Because something else just came up and they're even forgotten about you. So yes, do phone in and let me know your experience. Now let's talk about the cost of being seen. And not the superficial kind of visibility where we seek likes and comments. I mean the kind of visibility that makes you vulnerable, the kind that leaves you exposed to raw and human, the kind where your every word, your every action goes under scrutiny. The price of visibility. It's more than just attention. It is the weight of being watched. And honestly, I remember my young days. I've acted before, guys. I've done movie before. When few people started calling me, I said, me, that's not my life. I cannot. I cannot. Everybody was calling. I'm like, when I see celebrities, I feel, we see them and we love them. And, sometimes they say they didn't do this, they didn't, they're snobby. That life is not easy. Sometimes when I'm with my celebrity aunties or friends or sisters, and you cannot even go and watch a movie by like, see what's happen. How? You cannot go to the restaurant and enjoy your life in peace. How? Honestly, the price of visibility is more than just attention. It is the weight of being watched. In our world today, we live for the moment where we can be seen. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, what happens when being seen isn't a choice, but a consequence? I'll take that again. What happens when being seen isn't a choice, but a consequence? Now, let's talk about the social media police. We all know them. They're everywhere. The ones who seem to patrol our timelines with a critical eye. They don't just probe, they inspect. Our inspector, they watch for anything that might seem off. They are the stomach watchers, pregnancy watchers. They are looking at your tummy. Is it bulging out already? They are looking at your face. They are looking at your skin. Oh, you have started bleaching. They are looking at, oh, you have started gaining weight. Oh, why are you so thin? Oh, why you this? Why are you wearing this kind of outfit? Oh, why did you put your child on social media? Why did you do this? And then the moment you put something that feels too real, too bold, or too true, they are on you, ready to correct you, ready to critique you, or even ready to call you out. But here is something you need to know. This is not accountability. Because I've heard some people say, oh, we're trying to hold people accountable. No, that is not accountability. No, it is not constructive criticism. It is not. For you to look at somebody and say, why is your egg so bowed? Or why is your egg chopping off? That is not constructive. That is not being nice. That is not you playing. That is not you playing. This is powerlessness masquerading as authority. The social media police are a reflection of a world that's uncomfortable with the unapologetically visible people. They don't just judge your actions, they project their own insecurities onto your throat. I mean, imagine somebody tell me that I do too much. What's your business? Is it your body? Is it your, let me do too much? Have I come to complain to you? Am I tired? Why? Why do you think you have to tell me I'm doing too much? If I'm doing too much, I will know that I'm doing too much, and my body will tell me I'm doing too much. And it is up to me to listen or not. Why? Why do you think you have that right? Because you are doing absolutely nothing with yourself. That's why you think so. So they don't just judge your actions, they project their own insecurities onto your truth. They want you to shrink because it makes them feel safer in their silence. They want you to dim your light. So just maybe they can shine. But you know what? I don't blame them entirely. I blame a culture that rewards outrage more than it rewards reflection. I don't blame them. I blame a system that prefers conformity to being authentic. And here is the hardest part. You can't control what people think of you. No matter how nice you are. Imagine how sweet ice cream is. It's not everybody that loves ice cream. Who are you? Even Jesus Christ, that came to die for your sake, for your sins. Did you not see the ones that he created, that his father created, are the ones that even nailed him? I watched, what's it called again? Passion of Christ again. I've watched like 200 times, but I watched it again with my children during Easter. And the way my daughter was crying, I'm like, yeah, this is for you to know the price that God paid for you. If not everyone loves Jesus, he didn't sin. He committed no crime, but they nailed him on the cross. They nailed him. Why then do you want to control what people think of you? Or you can choose whether you give them the right to define your worth. That is up to you. You cannot control what people think of you. No matter how nice you are, some people still see, oh, she's rude. Oh, she's pompous. Oh, she's proud. Oh, she's this. Oh, she talks too much. Oh, she talks too little. Oh, she wears too much clothes. Oh, she wears too much makeup. People will always say, you can't please everyone. But that shouldn't define your worth. It shouldn't. Visibility in its truest form is powerful. Visibility has helped me in so many ways. So many ways. But guess what? It is equally terrifying. Visibility can be very terrifying. When you're visible, you expose yourself to the possibility of being misunderstood. And that, my friend, is the painful reality of showing up. People misunderstand you. And let's get honest for a second. There's a cost to all of this. And I'm not just talking about the occasional trolling or the random insult. I'm talking about the emotional weight of being seen in a world that demands perfection. People that are not perfect expect you to be perfect. I don't get it. Honestly, I can't comprehend. I don't understand. Because you yourself, you're not perfect. Why then do you want me to be perfect? Your body is not every part of your body that you love. Why do you want me to love every part of my body? Why do you expect? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Honestly, I think this topic is just so deep. You post something, maybe it's a success, a personal triumph, a breakthrough, and within seconds, someone will say, "Oh, she's just showing off." Maybe you're using it to inspire other people. Recently, I've been posting a whole lot about my fabric printing business because, yeah, I'm one of the very few people that print fabric in Nigeria. But guess what? I'm not doing it to show off. If I don't tell you what I'm doing, how then can you come and patronize me? Why must you see that as me showing off? If I don't blow my own trumpet, please, who should come and play it for me? You know what they say? If you don't blow your own trumpet, someone else will go and blow gong for you. Maybe your kind of vibe is saxophone. They'll go and be blowing drum for you because you are not blowing your own trumpet. Why? So everything is always, oh, this person is showing up. Oh, this person. Nobody has time to be showing up. Everybody is running helter-skelter, trying to make something of their life. And when you express your vulnerability, and it becomes ammunition for those looking to expose your flaws, it doesn't matter how pure your intention is. You're being judged. I wish one or two of you would call me today. I really want to hear from you what you think about social media policing. People that just go and type and comment all kind of things. What do you think? I really want to know. If you don't call me this week, I will come and do this program again next week because I really want to know. I'm not the only one on this table. So I really want to know what you think and how you react to those kind of things. There are moments where you feel small, even in the most public of spaces, because no matter how much you share, someone will always be ready to twist it into something that doesn't reflect who you are. And that's not just about what you said. It's also about the things that are unsaid. It's the quiet whispers behind your back, or like the Yoruba people will say, the yimu. You know, the quiet whispers behind the back, and the yimu is the uncertainty of, should I have said that? Should I have posted that? Would people insult me for sharing maybe a story that could actually inspire other people? It's the fear of judgment that holds you back from sharing the truest part of yourself. But here is the reality. Being seen is not an invitation for people to dissect your work. You are allowed to show up in your fullness. You are allowed to show up in your greatness. You are allowed to show up the way you are without dimming your light, without stopping yourself. You have to give yourself that permission to live your best life. Because no one should have the power to tell you how to live your life. No one. And you have no power as well to tell other people how to live their lives. It is their lives. It is my life. I will live it the way I deem fit. I will live it the way I feel that I was created to live it. Whether you like it or not, it is of no concern of mine. And now I've built a thick skin. I don't care. I do what I think is best for me. I do what makes me happy. As long as I'm not hurting anyone, I'm good. So I don't let other people's insecurities, stop me from living my life or dreaming my life. Because if I was meant to be on the center stage, please tell me why I should be at the backstage. I don't get it. Because when I come out and I shine so bright, it will dim your own kineari. My dear. I will shine that light too. If it is too much for you, wear glasses. Wear glasses so you don't go, that's the truth. But for me to dim my light, and this is a totally different thing from saying that you're blowing other people's candle, because I say that blowing other people's candle and turning it off doesn't make yours shine brighter. These are two different things. I'm not saying, oh, dim other people's light so that you can shine. I'm saying, let your own light shine without dimming other people's light. They're two different things. They're two different things. Somebody wants to get a job. Oh, call Kiki for that job. Don't give that Kiki a job. Oh, yeah. That is you dimming other people's light. That is you bad mouthing other people. That is you, trying to affect other people's lives. It's a totally different thing when you do that and when you like to let your own light shine. Do you know that you can let your light shine and let other people's light shine and you're all shining together? Do you know that one rich person among 50 poor, you are all poor? Don't be deceived. But if you shine the light on other people as you let your light shine, you make the world a better place. And I want you to also know that when you don't let your light shine, you are actually affecting other people's life because other people's life are tied to your destiny. If you think God gave you life and everything that you have because of yourself, you get it all wrong because that's not the case. All that He has given you is so that you can help other people, so that you can inspire other people, so that you can motivate other people, so that other people can look at your life and say, if Kiki can do it, if Kiki, despite all the things she has gone through, despite how many times she has fallen, she can rise again, then I, Rosemary, can do it. That's my EA's name, by the way. She's smiling. But it's the truth. So I just wanted to say real quick that shining your light, letting your light shine, is different from dimming other people's light. It's very important that we talk about that. Okay? So you are allowed to exist without being reduced to the opinions of others. Because a lot of times, these people don't even know what they are saying. Somebody that has no job telling me that I have too many jobs. Like, does it make sense? Make it make sense to me. You don't even have a business that is thriving. And you're telling me that I have too many thriving businesses. We're not on the same frequency. How can you understand my life? How can you understand the things that I do, the things that are important to me? Because we're not on the same frequency. So how can you let the opinion of such people reduce you or stop you? I know it's not easy. Because I know sometimes it's even your family members. Sometimes it's your friends. Sometimes it's even you telling yourself, stopping yourself. And that's the challenge. It's not easy. There's something uniquely painful about putting your art out there and then feeling it being trampled on. But the truth is, you will always face resistance when you show up as your full self. Always. Why? Because your visibility will always make other people confront their own insecurity. Oh, Kiki is always doing radio program every Friday. Her voice isn't even all that. Thank you. Thank you. I love my voice like that. And those that love my voice love it. So I should stop doing my radio program because my voice is not serene. My voice is serene to me. And it's serene to the many lives that have called me. Have seen me at events. Have seen me out there and hug me and say, oh, I listen to your radio program. Oh, you inspire me. Oh, you do this and you do that. Just imagine I don't show up every Friday. How can if I don't give you, how can you take it? How can you take it? I'm giving you every Friday because I know you deserve it. So why should I stop myself or dim my light? Do you know how busy I am today? Like my factory is busy. I have clients waiting for me. I'm like, I gotta show up for my online people. I gotta show up for my radio people because guess what? Somebody somewhere has tuned in. And the person will be sad if I don't tune in. So why should I let the opinion of others stop me or dim my life? Will it work? It cannot work. I know it can be painful when you put out yourself out there and you see all the things, but no, I will keep showing up unapologetically. And if my showing up confronts your insecurities, go do something about it. Sometimes the people we even compete with, we have no business. People you are supposed to draw strength and inspiration from, you are busy competing. I don't understand. Me, I have people that they do the things I do. I look up, I go and watch their pages. I draw strength and inspiration and say, if this person can do it. She doesn't have 10 years. I can do it too. I draw strength and inspiration from them. Stop making people that you're supposed to learn from, lean on, leverage on, turn them to enemies and this thing, and now start saying all kind of. A lot of people have missed out on their helpers because they've said all kind of nonsense to their helpers. It's so sad. So sad. Anyways, I don't know if I should play a song real quick for you people to shake your body. Or I should just continue because I still have a lot that I want to share. You know what? I'll leave the song till the end, and that's going to be Simi Woman that I'm going to be playing at the end of my program before I leave you. But let's talk about this real quick because I only have a few more minutes. Okay? And if you're trying to call me, the number to call is 07000 917 917. I'll take that again, 07000 917 917. And I even said I have a toll-free line, meaning they would not even charge you. Why are you not calling me to share with me? Let me know. Am I the only one that wants to be talking about this social media police? Even if they've not said something to you that hurt you before, have you not seen how they hurt other people? Let's talk about it. The toll-free line is 0800 1235 917. Meaning if you call, you will not be charged. 0800 1235 917. Remember, you can always listen via the website www.wfm917.com, or you can download the mobile app WFM 917. All right. So if you're just joining us, we're still here talking about the social media police and the price of visibility. Thank you so much for joining me on this conversation. I have a call. Hello. Network, don't do this. Oh, the call is gone. Please do try to call me again. The number to call is 07000 917 917. And toll-free line for my ladies, 0800 1235 917. And this is how kind and generous Women Radio is. Because they're like, we're for women. We don't even want them to be charged. They can call totally free of charge. So shout out to Women Radio 91.7 for this toll-free line, making it easy and free for women to call the radio station. And it looks like I've got a call again. So, hello. Network is networking. The call is gone again. Okay, so I know you're trying to call me. So keep trying. Don't give up. We're not giving up today. You have to keep trying. All right. Okay, so if you're just joining us, the social media police and the price of visibility is what we've been talking about for the past 49 minutes. Yes, that's what we've been talking about for the past 49 minutes. And let's talk about something even deeper now. What happens when you step into your truth and the world doesn't receive it the way you've hoped for? What happens when your light exposes the shadows in others? What happens? This is where the price of visibility truly hits home. It's not just about dealing with the noise. It's about living with the tension of your truth being uncomfortable to others. Being visible doesn't just mean sharing your life. It means bearing witness to how your presence challenges other people's perception of you. You might find yourself asking, why does it hurt so much when I'm just being myself? Here's the thing. The world is not used to seeing unfiltered truth. The world is not used to seeing unfiltered truth. The world wants you to fit into its tiny little box. But you see that box? It wasn't meant for me. I will not remain in a box. It's not going to work. It is not my purpose here on earth to come and fit into those tiny little boxes. I will break the box anyhow. So if you want to conform to the world standard, you won't live your best life. And when you refuse, to conform to the world standard, you shake up the status quo. People are like, who does she think she is? And trust me, that's powerful. Because here's where we have to be careful. The price of visibility is vulnerability. And vulnerability can be painful when it's not received with compassion. But it doesn't have to be this way forever. If you're listening today and you've ever been hurt by the social media police, let me remind you, your visibility doesn't define your worth. The beauty of your existence goes far beyond the likes, the comments, the follows, and the shares. Though those are awesome. But it's more than that. Visibility isn't meant to be a transaction. It is a journey. And here is how you can protect yourself. Trust the process. Trust the process. Your visibility is a part of your healing. Your visibility is a part of your healing. What you show the world is not just for them, it's for you too. It's your way of saying, I'm here, I matter, and my story deserves to be told, even if it makes other people uncomfortable. But let me give you one last piece of advice. You are allowed to step back. You are allowed to protect your peace. You don't have to engage with every opinion. You don't have to engage with every critique. You don't have to engage with every comment. Find your center. Trust your work. And remember, it's okay to protect your life. It's okay. So in conclusion, as we come to the end of today's episode, I want to leave you with this thought. Visibility comes at a price, but it is never a burden that should break you. The weight of being seen, of putting your truth into the world, can be heavy, but it is also where your power lies. The world may not always understand you, and it may try to make you shrink. But remember, your visibility is your strength, not your weakness. Don't let the noise drown out of your truth. You're allowed to take up space. You're allowed to show up as your full self. Even when the world feels uncomfortable with it, you're not just here to please everyone. You're here to live in your purpose and in your truth and in your power. So when the critics speak, when the doubt creeps in, when the weight of the opinions of others feel too much for you to bear, hold your ground, because you are more than what others see. And your worth is never defined by the limitations they try to place you on. Keep showing up. Keep standing tall. Keep being visible. The world needs your light. The world needs your voice. The world needs your truth. And even when it's hard to share, and every time you do, you add a little more strength, a little more beauty, a little more power to your story. I want to thank you for joining me today on Real Women, Real Talk. This is the space where I remind each and every one of you. And this is where we remind each other that we don't just exist. We rise, we shine, and we lead. So keep shining your truth. Keep standing in your purpose. The price of visibility is nothing compared to the reward of being authentic. And until next time, beautiful soul, stay true to yourself, because the world can only see you the way you see yourself. Keep rising, keep shining. Your truth is absolutely worth it. Now, remember, this program is brought to you by What Tribe, and What Tribe is a community where we celebrate women, we inspire women, we motivate women It's a free community, and we have over 5,000 women in this community. This is a community. If you're a business entrepreneur, if you're a woman, you want to be a part of this community, make sure you check us on Facebook and Instagram, WHATRYBE. That is what Tribe. WHATRYBE. Absolutely. We look forward to welcoming you to our community. Remember, I'm going to be leaving you with Simi, woman. But before that, I would like to say a very big thank you to my producer. Puff, let me say thank you to everyone who tried to call me. Even though I didn't get to talk to you, I am grateful for the gift of you. Thank you. To you listening, I really appreciate you. Thank you so very much for listening. All right. Now I'd like to say a very big thank you to my producer, Rose Yusuf Kaiser, my executive producer, Tom Okewale Shonai, and my executive assistant, Rosemary Ben Bassi. I'm Kiki Okewale. I'm here every Friday at exactly 5 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7. Join us again next week, Friday at 5 p.m. on Real Women Real Talk with Kiki Okewale. You can find me on social media as well. I am Kiki Okewale. Love you. I thank you for joining. Make sure you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Make sure you rest, relax, and rejuvenate. Till you hear from me again next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay happy. I leave you with Simi, woman. Amen. Okay, guys. Wow. That was me on Women Radio 91.7. I hope you enjoyed today's topic. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to, discussing with you again next week, Friday. Now, if you have anything you want to talk about, you want me to bring you on the radio program, please do well to leave a comment, or you can send a DM on LinkedIn. You can send a DM on Instagram or on Facebook or YouTube. Just let us know you have a story that will inspire, motivate, and encourage another woman. And we will definitely bring you on the show. Thank you and take care of yourself. Stay blessed. Bye.